Welcome back, swim fans. We are here tonight for the conference championship between Maple Grove Crimson hosting the Elk River Elks, Deer, Bucks, whatever they are. It's also senior night tonight, so before we started, they honored our senior captains, Alex Pickens, Jacob, I'm space on Jacob's last name here, and then Thomas Botkin. We'll talk to Thomas and Jacob during the 500 tonight. So our first event tonight is going to be the JV 200-yard medley relay. This will be lanes 2 and 4, 2, 4, and 6 for the Elks. Elijah Katkov, Soren Ozowski, Sean Miskowicz, and Johnny Opsahl will be in lane 2. And it's Jaron Hall, Noah Hillebrand, Connor Bakken, and Colton Yemi. In lane 4, lane 6 is Bo Jensen, Easton Jones, Everett Pazendak, and Ethan Modine. Maple Grove's team will be in lane 3. It's Andres Chepelin, David Fuchs, Jeremy Kelly, and Vidyat Deepak. Again, this is the boys 200 IM relay JV. There'll be just one heat here. Most of the races tonight have one heat. The exception, I believe, is the 50-yard freestyle. There will also be some 3 heats in the 100-yard junior varsity freestyle. Otherwise, it looks like we are up for one heat in 22 of the 24 events. I mentioned this is the conference championship, so the winner of tonight gets bragging rights for eternity. I want to thank everybody for tuning in this year and watching these. I also want to say thank you to my behind-the-scenes helper, TJ. So, TJ, thanks for all your help. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
That was TJ. So, he's helped me with the computers and the setups and everything. So, couldn't have done it without you, TJ. Maple Grove won the conference championship last year, so that's why they're hosting this season. The way that conference works is it's split down the middle at the end of the season by standing. So the first place team, the third place, the fifth, the seventh, the ninth, all swim against each other in one half of the conference. And the other swims teams 2, 4, 6, and 8. So last year, Maple Grove swam against Spring Lake Park, actually the last 2 seasons. Spring Lake Park winning it 2 years ago. Last year, Maple Grove won. This year, Elk River beat Spring Lake Park to come to this. All right, we're about to start. This is the one race, as I mentioned before, where the swimmers start in the water because backstroke is the first stroke.
Take your mark.
Elk River is out to a lead in lane 2. So Elijah Kotkoff with a big lead. He's followed in lane 4 by teammate Jaron Hall. Third place right now is Elk River's 13, Bo Jensen in lane 7. Maple Grove's Andres Chepelin about to touch in and pass off to David Fuchs. We're on to the breaststroke. Next stroke will be fly, and then they will finish with freestyle. Lane 4 team for Elk River has taken first place. That's Noah Hildebrand swimming for them. Maple Grove still in fourth place in lane 3. Third swimmer in lane 4, Connor Bakken. On the fly for Elk River. And Maple Grove's Jeremy Kelly. And in lane 3, sorry. Again, this is JV, no points on the line in this race. Last swimmer for Elk River's lane 4 teams, Colton Niemi. He's got a pretty big lead here. Jeremy has pulled Maple Grove into third place in lane 3. See if Deepak can pull Maple Grove into second place here. Doing a pretty good job of catching up, but looks like Opsal's lead was just too much. Elk River will take second place in lane 2, but Maple Grove does pull into third place in lane 3 with a time of 2:26.71. So now we'll be on to the varsity version of this. Maple Grove has teams in 1, 3, and 6. This is Lucas Rasky, Edgar Sordet, Dean Yoshi, Landon Locker. Then it's Gabe Jimenez, Daniel Shear, Jacob Engler, and Connor Elstrand in 3.
Take your mark.
Lane 5 is Brady Kupok, Zach Brewer, Adam Munnicke, and Hudson Peterson. First place right now looks like lane 4, Diedrich Wallachek, Elk River. Gabe Jimenez does pull into second place for Maple Grove in lane 3. Now we're on to the breaststroke. Lane 2 for 3 for Maple Grove is Edgar Sordet. He's going to try and hang on to second place. It's going to be tight here. We're into the breaststroke. Elk River's Spencer Damon is in the water first in lane 4. Jacob Engler for Maple Grove in lane 2. Second place, followed very closely in lane 2 by Tanner Schwartz. Maple Grove's last swimmer, Connor Elfstrand, is in. Connor's going to try and take second here, as Elk River's going to take first. Looks like they might pull ahead. So Elk River does take first and second place. So first place in lane 1 at 1:43.07, second place in lane 2 at 1:48.23, and Maple Grove comes in third place in lane 3 at 1:48.38. Now we're going to be on to the 200-yard freestyle junior varsity. 6 lanes full here. Lane 1, David Fuchs from Maple Grove. Jonathan Gliniani in 3, Jeremy Kelly in 5. There will be Pazendak, Modine, and Jensen for Elk River in 2, 4, and 6.
Take your mark.
Looks like Elk River's lane 6 swimmer is scratched. Not here. Quick lead in lane 3 for Jonathan Gliniani. Second place there right with him is David Fuchs. Jonathan makes the turn at the first 50, pulling out to an even bigger lead. Fuchs trying to hold on to second place, but it looks like Everett Pazendak in lane 2 will take that from him, but Jeremy Kelly in lane 5 is coming up pretty quickly here. He's in 4th. Fuchs has a nice turn and briefly takes the lead again. Second place in lane 1, but Pazendak takes it right back from him. Gliniani still cruising along, half a full length ahead. So here comes Jeremy Kelly in lane 5. Currently in 4th, but fighting his way up to second. Jonathan cruising along in lane 3. Barring some catastrophe, he's going to take this race. There's 50 to go here. Almost a full pool length ahead. Fuchs and Pazendak still fighting it out in 1 and 2, but now here comes Jeremy Kelly to take second place in lane 5. He has pulled ahead of Pazendak. Here comes Gliniani for the last 25 here. Easy race for him. And Jonathan does touch in at 2:14.94. Kelly should take second place in lane 5 here. And Fuchs and Pazendak fighting it out. Looks like Fuchs might get this one, and he does. So Jeremy Kelly comes in at 2:30.41, it looks like, for second place in lane 5. Third place with David Fuchs in lane 1 at 2:33.11. Fourth place, Everett Pazendak in lane 2. So here we go with the varsity version of the 200. freestyle. Luke Martin from Maple Grove in lane 1. Connor Elfstrand in lane 3. Gabe Jimenez in lane 5. For Elk River, it'll be Schwartz, Peterson, and Vetch in 2, 4, and 6.
Take your mark.
Good start. First out of the water there in lane 4. Looks like Bjorn Peterson. But first into the wall looks like Tanner Schwartz in lane 2. Peterson in 4. Schwartz in 2. Followed closely by teammate Brody Vetch in lane 6. Maple Grove's Connor Elstrand and Gabe Jimenez in 3 and 5. Trying to place for Maple Grove. Halfway through, top 3 spots for Maple Grove, or for Elk River. Looks like Elk River will sweep this one. The first place going to Bjorn Peterson in 4. Second place Tanner Schwartz. Oh, sorry, they still have 50 left. Not sure that's going to change anything. Schwartz is in 2, and Vetch is in 6. These are all young swimmers for Elk River. Schwartz being a sophomore, Peterson's a freshman, and Vetch is in 8th grade. So fast swimmers, really young. Elk River takes first in lane 4 at 1:50.58. Second place in lane 2 at 1:54.77. And third place in lane 6, 1:59.45. So all 3 swimmers getting in there under 2 minutes. Maple Grove's first swimmer comes in lane 4. That's Gabe Jimenez at 2:04. So now we're going to go on to the 200-yard IM, the individual medley, junior varsity. This is where each swimmer, or one swimmer, swims each stroke.
Take your mark.
Lanes 2, 4, and 6 for Elk River are Ozakowski, Malinsky, and Niemi. And then it's Brady Kupak in lane 3 for Maple Grove, and Vidya Deepak in lane 5. Brady's got the lead in lane 3, just barely over Matthew Katkov. Sorry, wrong, over Malinsky. They're into the backstroke now. Kupak still first in the wall. For the backstroke. He's building on that big lead. Couple of body lengths. And he'll be on to the breaststroke. Kupak with the lead in lane 3, followed by Malinsky in lane 4. In a distant contest for third, it is Niemi in 6 and Ozowski in lane 2 for Elk River. 50 coming up. It'll be 53. Brady touches first. And here he goes. He's got 2 body links. Will he be able to hold on to it? Brady still in first for the last 25. His lead is even bigger now. This should be an easy win for him. As he cruises into first place in lane 3, 2:31.69. Second place for Elk River, Malinsky in lane 4, 2:36.7. Third place will go to Colton Yemi in lane 6 for Elk River. And Elk River's last swimmer touches in 4th place. That is Soren Ozowski, lane 2, 2:53.72. Maple Grove's last swimmer, Vedyat Deepak, will be finishing up here in lane 5. And he will come in. Looks like he didn't touch the pad then. So 3:16. Now we've got varsity version, same race. Lane 1 for Maple Grove, Captain Alex Pickens, Benjamin Pay in lane 3, and Eris Liu in lane 5. Street, Damon, and Larson Vito in 2, 4, and 6 for Elk River.
Take your mark.
Good start for Pay and Damon. Looks like Damon's first into the wall. But Benjamin Pay has pulled ahead. It's going to be close. Looks like Damon took it back on the turn. They're into the backstroke now. Damon giving Ben a run for his money. Ben's probably one of the faster swimmers from Maple Grove, so it's good to see him get challenged a little bit. Ben is out to a half-body length lead in lane 3 on the backstroke. Nice and smooth here. He touches in first. Now they're on to the breaststroke. Elk River's swimmers in 2 and 6. It's Street and Larson Vito fighting out in 3rd place. While Eris Liu in lane 5 from Maple Grove tries to catch up. Sneak into 3rd up there. It was only Centennial's coach that whistled annoyingly like that. Apparently it's Elk River's too. Maybe they're brothers. Here comes Ben. He's going to try and hold off Damon. He should get this one and take first place for Maple Grove in lane 4 at 2:03.21. Damon comes at 2:03.53. 3rd place will go to Elk River in lane 2, 2:14.61. But Eris Liu does touch in 4th place at 2:18.53 for Maple Grove. So 1st and 4th for Maple Grove. 2nd and 3rd for Elk River. So here we go with the 50-yard freestyle. This will be one of our multiple heat races. This first heat will be all Elk River. It will be Cousin, Jensen, Malinsky, Modine, and Kitzrow in lanes 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. Elk River's got some good young swimmers. A lot of their speed is in the lower part of their team. So
Take your mark.
these kids keep it up. It should be fast for a while. Again, this is heat number 1 of the JV50. All swimmers in this race are Elk River Junior Varsity. Looks like first in line here in lane 4 is Roman Malinsky. Should take first. Second place looks like it'll go to Bo Jensen in lane 2. Third place, Ethan Modine in lane 5. So that's heat number 1. Heat 2 for Maple Grove in lane 1, Aaron Altspeter and Miles Wilson in lane 5. Miskowick, Niemi, and Opsahl in 2, 4, and 6. For Elk River. Heat 2, JV 50-yard freestyle.
Take your mark.
Slug it out here in 2 and 4 for first place, but now it looks like Opsahl has come along and sneaks up and gets second place in lane 6. Miles Wilson, Maple Grove's first swimmer to touch in, comes in just under 40 in lane 4. And Aaron Altspeter, first year on the team, is about to touch in lane 1. He sneaks in at 53.82. Last heat of the JV50, we'll see Mateo Vaidya in lane 1 for Maple Grove, Edgar Sordet in 3, and Lucas Rasky in 5. It is Bakken, Anderson, and Miskowitz in 2, 4, and 6 for Elk River.
Take your mark.
Like he is first at this point. Edgar's going to try and sneak into second place in 3. Will he be able to do it? Looks like he will come in third. So first place in lane 2 at 25.86 for Connor Bakken. Teammate Nolan Anderson is in second, lane 4 at 27.14. Maple Grove's first swimmer is Edgar Sordet at 27.61 in lane 3. Lucas Rasky at 28. Can't see that because of the diving board. That was in lane 5. So here we go with the varsity version.
Take your mark. Stand up, stand up.
This is Thomas Botkin in lane 3, Jacob Engler in lane 5, both captains, and then Adam Munike in lane 1 for Maple Grove.
Take your mark.
This is going to be between Botkin and Karkov. Oh, first place in lane 4 at 23:26 to Elk Rivers. Matthew Karkov. Thomas Botkin comes in second at 23:38. Third place in lane 6 is Hunter Wolcheski for Elk River. And then Maple Grove's Jacob Engler comes in just under 25 in fourth place in lane 5. All right, we're going to be on to the diving portion, so take a break here and mute this for you, but you'll still be able to watch. All right, we're back after diving. And we just finished up the Chuck-a-Duck. It's one of our fundraisers. So they're going to start warming up here in a bit, and then we'll be back to the action with the 100-yard butterfly. Back in a few minutes. Okay, so now we're on to the 100-yard butterfly. JV. This is going to be Jeremy Kelly in lane 3 and Mateo Vaidya in 5 for Maple Grove. Elk River is in 2, 4, and 6 with Bakken, Jensen, and Loya.
Take your mark.
They're in the water, and it looks like Bakken in 2 and Jensen in 4 out to the lead. Jeremy Kelly in lane 3 for Maple Grove, challenging for 3rd place here. He's in 4th currently. Jensen's opened up a big lead in lane 4. And here on the outside comes Loya up into 2nd place. Jeremy's going to try and sneak up into 3rd place here. Looks like he's going to do it. He'll be 1st place in lane 4 and 2nd place in lane 2 for Elk River. Jeremy Kelly pulls up into 3rd in lane 3 at 1:22:37. So now we're going to do the varsity version, 100-yard butterfly. Luke Martin, Ben Pay, Jacob Engler in 1, 3, and 5 to Maple Grove. Damon, Wallachek, and Weiss, 2, 4, and 6 for Elk River.
your mark.
Hay and Wallachek even in 3 and 4 in the first turn. Looks like Wallachek might have a little bit of a lead. They are followed closely by Damon in lane 2. Engler fighting for 4th place. Wallachek and Pay. Looks like Wallachek is just going to edge Ben out. The first place in lane 1 at 54.71. Ben comes in second place, 55.49. 55.94 for Spencer John. Jacob Engler comes in at 101 for 4th place in lane 5. Now we'll be on to the 100-yard freestyle. This is our other event that has multiple heats. There'll be 3 heats in the junior varsity race. First race is all Elk River, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Causin, Kitzrow, Malinsky, and Miskowicz.
Take your mark.
Again, this is a 100-yard, so it's 4 pool lengths. Looks like first place so far in this one is Miskowicz in lane 5. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but that's the breaks with the last name like that. Miskowicz, let's just call him Lance, because that's his first name. Lance is in first place in lane 5. Followed in lane 4 by teammate Roman Malinsky. So Lance will touch in first in lane 5 at 1:10 and change. Roman Malinsky comes in second place in lane 4, 1:18.25. Lane 2 is going to be Carlo Causin, 1:23.98, and then the final Elk River swimmer, Jacob Kitzrow, lane 4, 1:27.35. So here's heat 2, the JV 100-yard freestyle. This is Aaron Altapeter and Landon Locker from Maple Grove in 1-3.
Take your mark.
Second in 2 and 3. Looks like Locker's going to be ahead slightly at the halfway point for second place. For those of you who can see the score right now, it is Elk River 62, Maple Grove 32. Locker will take second place, 108.08. third place, line 10, goes to Brzezowski. And Aaron Altipeter of Maple Grove is finishing up, coming into his last 25 in lane 1 here. Seventh grader. This is his first year swimming on the team. See a lot of these kids who, their first year like this will sometimes even struggle in a race like the 100. Within a couple years, they're cruising through the water. One thing that's great about this sport is it gives everybody a chance. Now we're on to the last heat. This will be Lucas Raski in 1, Adam Moneke in 3, Edgar Sordet in 5.
Take your mark.
Katkov, Miskowitz, and Berggraf, 2, 4, and 6. Moneke's first into the wall in lane 3. Is being chased in lane 4 by Sean Miskowitz. And then right behind them are Sordet in 5 for Maple Grove and Katkov in 2 for Elk River. Katkov looks like he might be dropping off a little bit. Miskowitz has clearly pulled up into second place. So it is Sordet and Katkov fighting it out for third. Oh, Lucas Rasmussen's up there for fourth in lane 1. So first place at only 1 under a minute, 58.84, is Adam Moneke. Second place in lane 4 goes to Miskowitz. Maple Grove finishes 4th and 5th. Raski and Sordet in 1 and 5.
Take your mark.
Now we're on to the varsity version. Zach Brewer in lane 1. Thomas Bachman in 3. Daniel Shear in 5. Christensen, Katkov, and Wojciechowski. 4 and 6. Katkov in 4 appears to be ahead here in first. Wojciechowski in 6. Looks like second place. Watkins going to try and get first here. Looks like he's going to fall just a little bit short. So it'll be Matt Katkov in lane 4 for Elk River in first. Thomas Bachman comes on at 50-55 in lane 2. Maple Grove takes 5th and 6th in 5 and 1 with Shear at 56 and Brewer at 59. So now we're going to go to the 500-yard freestyle. 500-yard freestyle junior varsity, Andres Chaplin in 1, David Fuchs in 3, and Dian Yoshi in 5 for Maple Grove. For Elk River, it is Kovac, Hall, and Hopesall in 2, 4, and 6.
All right, so I've got Jacob Engler here. Jacob's one of the captains. Come on, step up here, Jacob. So, Jacob, this is your last home meet, isn't
Yes,
it?
it is.
After this, it's sections?
Yep, and then I get to go back to Lifetime and never come back.
Okay. So I ask everybody that I interview during the 500, what's your strategy for swimming the 500? How often do you do it? Where does it rank in your list of races you like or dislike?
It is at the very bottom. I do not like endurance. When I swim the 500, I kind of just pace myself off of other people instead of my own because I can't pace myself. And then the last 100, I'll sprint it.
So what's your favorite race?
100 fly. I
Okay.
just swam it.
Okay. And
I
you're
got
not out of
fourth.
breath?
I'm not out of breath.
Okay. This Elk River team's pretty fast.
They're the person who got first in the 100 fly is an 8th grader. Then who got second is a 9th grader for our team, and then who got third was a 10th grader for their team.
Yeah, looking at their roster, they got a couple fast 8th, 9th, and 10th graders. So where did they come from?
They probably recruited them or something.
Okay. So I ask every time, so some people have heard this before, but what are the different signals with the signs?
Whenever I do the signs, I'll have the person not shake it when I'm going under whatever I want to be at. And for me, if it's rocking side by or back and forth, it'll be in the range that I want to get, and then they'll shake it up and down when I'm past the range. So like when I last swam the 500, it was below 30 was no shaking. In between 30 and 35 was rocking back and forth, and above 35 would be shaking up and down.
Okay.
I had Zach count for me.
Everybody seems to do it differently.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here comes Thomas Botkin, one of the other captains. Thomas, how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. You out of breath?
Yeah, a little bit. Just finished that 100 freestyle. Got out touched, but it's a tough meet tonight.
We were saying these guys have a lot of really fast young swimmers.
They do. I've been hearing talk about 8th and 9th graders going like 54, 100 fly, sub 5 in the 500. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, so I mean that's sort of like Ben for you guys. Ben's pretty quick.
Except they have more bends than us.
He is.
They have more bends than we do, huh? So we were talking a little bit about how every time I have people up here for the 500, I ask, where does it rank in your list of races? Jacob says it's at the very bottom for him. And then when you swim it, how do you swim it?
As for ranking, I gotta put it like number 5 or 6 besides the other freestyle events and the relays. I actually really enjoy it if you get in the right state of mind for it.
So what's your least favorite race?
My least favorite, I gotta say 2IM.
Really?
Oh, I love the 2IM.
Is it just the different strokes or what?
Yeah, well, I get pretty tired out from doing butterfly, and then my breaststroke technique is just not where it needs to be. But I don't swim it much, so it's all right.
Okay. So when you swim the 500, what's your plan?
Yeah, so I ideally try and pick somebody to race. The best case scenario is that I'll have somebody next to me who's a couple seconds faster, and I'll be able to stay right with them and just watch them, kind of pace off of them, and then hopefully right at the end, the last 100 yards, try and get out in front of them.
So Jacob, you were talking about who you pick for doing your signs for you. How do you decide who that's going to be?
I always choose Zach. It's always been Zach since I started swimming. First year I don't remember who it was, but after that it was always Zach. It's always been Zach.
Is it a superstition thing, a comfort thing? What is it?
It's just I time for him, he times for me.
Okay. So you have a pretty good idea?
Yeah.
Thomas, how about you? Who do you have do your signs?
I'd say mostly Connor and Alex. For me, it's really just like a trust thing. they've swam a lot with me. We've been swimming at Lifetime together during the off season for years and years. So we really know how fast each one of us goes, and if each one of us can be putting more into the water, be putting more effort in.
Okay. So, rumor has it, Thomas, you're going to the Air Force Academy next year.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm just waiting on the letter of appointment now, but I got my nomination from Congressman Phillips.
So what's your plan there? What are you going to study?
I'm hoping to study in something like aerospace engineering, possibly even military strategy.
Okay. Are you gonna go for a pilot's license, or?
I've actually got my pilot's license already.
Well, I knew that, but I mean, like are you going for helicopters, jets, anything like that?
Yeah, so ideally I'd like to fly fighters, maybe the A-10. But other than that, I think my second pick would be something like the C-5 or C-17. They're bigger, so you get to travel a lot more.
Okay, great. All right, so we're finishing up the JV version of this. Looks like
And he has to go count for the next 500.
Oh, you have to count?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Alex.
Well, I'm glad you could make it up here. We could interview you. And thanks for all the swimming you did. I appreciate it. And good luck next year.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.
I get to stay here because I'm not counting for anyone.
So Elk River finishes up first in this one and second. They come in at 6:09.92 in lane 4. And then lane 2 is 6:13.24. What's a good junior varsity time in the 500?
I say anything under 6:30, anything under 7 minutes.
Okay.
Like my fastest is a 5:50 because I never swim it and I'm not very good at it.
Well, I remember being here when Jackson set the record here, and he was way out ahead the whole time. So
I think Logan swam a 4:49 or something at state last year.
Really? Okay. Maple Grove's first swimmer comes in just over 7, and that will be David Fuchs in lane 3 at 7:01.
And if you ask some people like Connor or Alex who are swimming this event, they don't like the event. They're just good at it, so they always get put on it. Like Logan was. He always made it clear that he did not like the event, but he just had to do it because it was.
Well, Logan was pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Do you know if he's swimming anywhere this year?
I do believe he's swimming at college. I have no idea which college, but.
All right, so we're on to the varsity version here. This is going to be Hudson Peterson in lane 1, Alex Pickens, the third captain, who we interviewed last week, in lane 3, and then Connor Elfstrand in lane 5. So you've obviously been around Alex and Connor a lot. What can you tell us about them swimming this?
About what?
About them swimming this race.
They're very good at it. I mean, Connor's made it clear that he does not like this event. The first dual meet, me and him had to swim it, and he did not like it, or he said that he did not like endurance, and he's swimming it again now, and he swam it last week. He's like Alex, he always just gets it, and because it's what he's quite good at.
Well, currently he's in second place here in lane 5. Looks like Jaron Hall is in first place for Elk River right now. So what did you hear about these guys before you guys swam against them? I heard this was going to be a tough meet. I didn't realize they had so many fast young swimmers.
Yeah, yesterday Dr. Becker announced it, and I said out loud, we're going to get steamrolled because Eris said that these people this team was very, very good.
And did most of these guys swim club somewhere, or?
100%, there's no doubt about it.
Do you know where?
NHCP maybe.
Okay.
Aquajets.
Okay. We gotta love their coaches whistling though.
I don't like the coaches whistling. I've made it very clear.
Nobody
to my
likes
teammates that
nobody likes the coaches whistling. So, so what races are considered endurance races? Is it this and the 200?
200 is less endurance. It's more. I feel like the 200 IM is more endurance. 200 freestyle, you can sprint most of it.
Okay. Well, if you're in the shape you guys are in.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not in the shape we're in, anything could be endurance depending on how far you are.
So last week, Alex was talking about one of the tough parts about swimming the 500, which he does a lot of, is that you can't really practice it.
Yeah.
Sort of like practicing a marathon. You don't go out and run 26 miles.
Yeah, we don't normally do it during practice, and we don't do endurance as often as we should. However, I'm very glad about that because, like I said before, I'm not good at endurance. I don't like endurance.
So how has it been different for you guys this year with Coach Carone not being here versus Lindsay and Blake?
Well, for like Alex and Thomas, they've always had Coach Carone as a coach, but I've had Coach Lindsay as a coach up until last year.
Okay.
So having Coach Lindsay again is just, it feels normal-ish.
Okay. So it's more comfortable for you?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I know her better, but that's not to say I don't know Coach Carone very well.
Okay. All right. So how many guys are swimming varsity this year?
Like,
11 or 12?
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
A lot less than last year.
So last year you guys lost about what? How many seniors? 12?
12 and then like 15 swimmers in total.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, George,
Ron Rodrigo went back to Spain.
yeah, and then a lot of the younger swimmers who did not enjoy it or something, or maybe they just didn't want to come back.
Okay.
Like I know there were a lot more 9th or 10th graders this year, 9th graders last year that left, and now it's just Eris and Jeremy who are in that grade.
Okay. Wow. Crazy. So tell us about captain responsibilities. What do you guys have to do?
Well, we have to make sure that our team is motivated for each meet. We give them pep talks before the meets. We'll schedule everything. Like I'm currently working on bleaching hair potentially, like sometime next week.
And that's a tradition they do every year.
Except for last year, which I just shaved my head if we don't do bleaching.
Okay.
I have helped do a lot of the fundraising stuff. Like I helped with the dunk tank. I stayed there the entire time. Same with the Cub food bagging. I stayed there the entire time.
Okay.
I also helped schedule it, I guess.
Right, we're coming into the last 2 laps here, and it looks like Paul is firmly in first place.
They weren't lying when they said sub-minute or sub-5 minutes.
Yeah, he's really going.
I wonder if he's an 8th grader. What grade is he in?
He is a senior.
Oh, I was about to say if it was another 8th grader. Oh. Like I have a feeling a bunch of their 8th graders have been swimming for quite a long time, off season at least. Like me personally, I've only been swimming off season for 2 years now. I didn't start until after my sophomore year, while everyone else that is in my grade or below me has started before me. So.
Well, he did come in sub-5 in lane 4. That's Hall from Elk River Senior, touches in at 4:51.91. I don't know what looks like the pool record here that Jackson had was 4:31. So it gives you an idea that Jackson was really cruising.
Yeah.
Second place in lane 2 also goes to Elk River, 5:22.79. That is Drake Kabeck. And they also took 3rd, Johnny Opsall Davis Lauer. So no, I had this all wrong. Sorry, this is Peterson in 4, he is a 9th grader. Schwartz came in 2nd. He's a sophomore, and Lauer, another freshman, comes in 3rd.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, these guys can
If I remember
swim.
correctly, when Jackson Brown used to swim, we'd set records every single pool meet that we went to.
Yeah. All right, well, Jacob, anything you want to add before you head out?
No, I think that's pretty much it, unless you have any more questions.
No, I just want to say thanks for coming up here and really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was
Right.
a pleasure being here.
Good luck rest of the meet.
Thank you very much.
Take your mark.
Well, that was our chance to talk to a couple of our captains. So now we're on to the 200-yard freestyle relay. This is the junior varsity one. Maple Grove is in lane 4. Oliver Timothy, Landon Locker, Jeremy Kelly, and Miles Wilson. So it's pretty clear that not only is Elk River, a good team, they have a lot of good young swimmers. Locker's in the water for Maple Grove here in second place. Jeremy Kelly goes in from Maple Grove, still in second place as the third swimmer. Elk River cruising along in lane 4. That's Michael Freeman. He's about to pass off to Molinsky. And now Noah Hildebrand is pushing Kelly here. Miles Wilson in the water for Maple Grove's last swimmer. But Colton Niemi in lane 2 turns on the jets and puts Elk River in second place here. Miles is going to try and hold on to that third place spot. He will touch in lane 3 at 2:15.79. So here we go with the 18th event, 200-yard freestyle varsity relay. Lane 1, it's Christopher Osborne, Edgar Sordet, Jonathan Gleniani, Lucas Rasky. Lane 3, Benjamin Pay, Harris Liu, Jacob Engler, and Thomas Botkin. And in lane 5, it's Pickens, Martin, Ruhr, and Munike.
Take your mark.
Ben Pay gets Maple Grove out to a quick lead. Lane 3. But he is bookended by Elk River in 4 and 2. Pay passes off to Eris Liu. Eris is going to try and hang on to first place here. He is being chased by Ethan Christensen. Jacob Engler, who we just talked to, about ready to hit the water. There he goes. Bjorn Peterson of Elk River pushing Jacob here, trying to take over first place. So far, Jacob's holding him off. Then we're going to get to Thomas Botkin here against Katkov. Botkin has a half body length lead. He's going to try and hang on. He should be able to do this. Katkov is pushing him, but Botkin will touch in first. First place in lane 3 to Maple Grove, 134.23. Second place and third place, bookending Botkin and teammates in lanes 4 and 3 is Elk River. This Elk River team is very quick. Maple Grove takes 5th place in lane 5 and 6th place in lane 1. 146.30 and 152.53. So now we're going to be on to the 100-yard backstroke, JV. This will be Miles Wilson and Andres Chaplin in lanes 1 and 3. Hildebrand, Anderson, and Freeman.
Take your mark.
For 2, 4, and 6 for Elk River. In, it looks like it is Anderson for Elk River in first place, followed by teammate Noah Hildebrand in lane 2. Third place right now, Michael Freeman in lane 6, Miles Wilson in 3 for Maple Grove is in 4th. First place will go to Nolan Anderson in lane 4. Looks like right now the score is 92-48. So while that's not official, 92 is usually the point where the meet is scored as a win. So it looks like Elk River will take this meet. So congratulations to them. Final swimmer from Maple Grove comes in 5th in lane 1, just over 2 minutes. It's Miles Wilson. Andres Chaplin was third place in lane 3 at 1:33.52. So now varsity 100-yard backstroke. This will be Jonathan Gliniani in lane 1, Gabe Jimenez in lane 3, and Brady Kuklock in lane 5.
Take your mark.
Be Street, Wallachek, Larson Vito for Elk River. Wallachek is in first right now in lane 4. Gabe Jimenez is battling Evan Street for second place here. Looks like Jimenez is slightly ahead. Wallachek is out to a good strong lead here. Pretty fast for an 8th grader. Pretty fast for anybody. Just happens to be an 8th grader. Gabe Jimenez gonna try and hold on to second place here in lane 3. He will touch in at second place. Just under 1 minute at 59.22. Third place goes lane 6 to Jace Larson Vito. Can't get that time. So 5th place to Brady Kuklock in 5 at 1:11 and change, and then Jonathan Gliniani comes in 6th in lane 1, 1:12.54. Event 21. This is 100-yard breaststroke. Junior varsity. Dean Yoshi, Hudson Peterson, and Landon Locker from Maple Grove in 1, 3, and 5.
Take your mark.
Hudson might be in first place here in lane 3. He's being challenged in lane 6 by Easton Jones. Hudson is indeed in first place. Second place in lane 4 right now is Everett Pazendak. Looks like Jones of Elk River is in second, followed closely by Yoshi and Katkov in 1 and 2. Hudson's going to try and hang on here. Looks like he's got enough lead to take it. It's going to be close, but he should have. Oh, he does not. He tried to glide a little too much at the end there. And Pazendak took it 123.69 versus 123.88. Third place in lane 6 does go to Jones. Fourth place, 129.39 is Katkov. Yoshi comes in fifth in lane 1 at 129.82. Sixth place in lane 6 is Landon Locker from Maple Grove. So now we're gonna do the varsity 100-yard breaststroke. This will be Zach Brewer in lane 1, Daniel Shear in lane 3, Eris Liu in lane 5. It'll be Vetch, Flaws, and Shipak for Elk River in 2, 4, and 6. Tell you, Elk River's team may be fast, but they've got the hardest bunch of names to pronounce I've ever come across doing this.
Take your mark.
100-yard breaststroke varsity. Laws, 11th grader for Elk River in lane 4. Looks like he's got an early lead, but he's being pushed on either side by Shear, who looks like he's taking it in lane 3, and Lou in lane 4. Teammate Brody Vetch in lane 2 is also there. Shear makes a good turn, pulls out to a little bit longer lead. Shear continues to push. Looks like he's going to take first. Question is, can Lou come in second in lane 5? Shear does take first, 105.39. Lou comes in second in lane, Shear was in lane 3, 105.39. Lou, 108 and change in lane 2. Zach Brewer, 6th place, 118.89 in lane 6. So first and second place for Maple Grove. It was a good 100-yard breaststroke for us. So we're on to our last 2 races here. 400-yard freestyle, junior and varsity. So this will be Maple Grove in lane 3. Mateo Vaidya, Dion Yoshi, Vidyat Deepak, and Andres Chaplin.
Take your mark.
And we're off with our second to last race. JV 400, 4x100 here. Teo hanging on in there and currently third, but right in the running with the two Elk River swimmers. Looks like he moves up into second place. Nice turn. Teo's pushing, trying to take that first place, and he has. He's pulled ahead. Coming up on the last 25 of the first 100. He's going to pass off to Dean Yoshi. Yoshi's in the water. See if he can build on this lead. Being chased in lane 2 or lane 4 by Malinsky. Malinsky's going to pull ahead here. The end of the first 50. This team can really swim. Gotta hand it to them. Will pass off to teammate Noah Hildebrand. Dion passes off to Vadyet Tupac. Tupac's going to try and close this gap. Swimming fast, about a third of a pool length behind him and the leader. Going to see if he can make that up firmly in second place. On the last swimmers here. Jacob Bergerath is in the water for Elk River. This will be Andres Chaplin for Maple Grove. Andreas is hanging on to second place here. Good lead on it, but Elk River's just too much here. Bergerath makes a nice turn. He's got 3/4 of a pool length lead. Should be an easy win for him in Elk River. He's in his last 25 here now. Elk River does come in first. 4:26.19. Sorry. Must have a bad time in lane 2 there because they're still swimming. So 4:26.19 for first place in lane 4. Maple Grove comes in second in lane 3. 4:42.36. All right, we're going to be on to our last race of the night, event 24, 400-yard freestyle relay varsity. This will be 2 o'clock Fuchs, Peterson, and Gleniani in 1 from Maple Grove. Botkin, Elkstrand, Jimenez, and Pay in lane 3. And then Pickens, Martin, Shear, and Liu in lane 5.
Take your mark.
All right, last event of the season for home meets here. Bakken looks like he's first into the wall, but Matthew Catcow had a great turn and is even with him, pulls slightly ahead. Nice turn again by Catcow, but Bakken's not going away. Pickens in 4th place in lane 5 for Maple Grove. Catcoff and Bakken almost even. So Catcoff passes off to Damon, and Elkstrand from Maple Grove is next up. Dammon's going to build a little bigger lead. He has a body length here on Elkstrand. 3rd place right now is Sawyer Bice in lane 2 for Elk River. Maple Grove's Luke Martin is 4th place in lane 5. Dammon will pass off to Bjorn Peterson. Elkstrand to Jimenez. And in lane 2, here comes Evan Street. He's going to try and take 2nd place from Jimenez. Big lead for Peterson in lane 4. Jimenez hanging on to 2nd in lane 3. Wallachek, last swimmer in lane 4 for Elk River. Ben Pay is in the water now. Maple Grove's last swimmer in lane 3. Ben's pretty fast. Should be able to hold 2nd place for Maple Grove. Not much chance of taking 1st here. Ben is indeed leaving Ethan Christensen behind. Ben's charging pretty hard to try and catch Wallachek here. He won't do it, but he did make up some distance. Wallachek touches in 3:25.40, 1st place for Elk River. 3:30.13 for Ben Pay and teammates get Maple Grove 2nd place in lane 3. Elk River takes 3rd at 3:36 in lane 2. Like Maple Grove will take 4th place in lane 5 as Liu touches in at 3:52.71. Maple Grove's last team will touch in. Jonathan Giuliani comes in 6th here, lane 1, 4:15.63. Well, our score is not official, but it does look like Elk River has won this meet handily, so congratulations to them. They will be conference champs this year. Good swim season for Maple Grove. Didn't lose until the last event, or last meet of the year. So pretty good season for a team that was decimated by a lot of losses on their roster. Just 29 kids this year swimming, a lot of younger ones. But good season. Appreciate those of you who tuned in and listened and watched. Thank you very much for the comments. And we'll see you next year.